Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in the Library. My name is Kate. Today I have another ARC review of the book Skin Deep by Renee Miller. This is a NetGalley ARC that I received from Unnerving, so thank you Unnerving for this book. It is going to be published on August 19th of this month. This year. So it's an upcoming horror novella. It's very short. This is like 120 something pages. Very, very short. Very quick read. This is a part of an anthology series called Rewind or Die. And this is like 80s style horror movies in book form. I don't get the 80s style in this one. Maybe in the fact of how the characters act and how terribly sexist this book is. But in terms of the 80s horror, I'm not getting. Not sure where this... So, let me explain. Trigger warnings, because the main character is suicidal. Trigger warning for suicide. Because this woman is massively suicidal, but she gets off on murdering people. Is her whole thing. So in the beginning, her mom, this lady, she wants to be beautiful for her whole life. So she makes a deal with the crosshair demon to give over the soul of her daughter to be beautiful her entire life until she dies. The daughter then is subjected to her mother, who is on diets the entire life, skinny to the point of it's borderline abuse. Actually, I really think she got plastic surgery starting at the age of 15. So this child was abused. And then when her mother dies, she just becomes suicidal. She wants to die pretty. She doesn't want to wither. And you're just like, good Lord, this woman her mother just abused her to this point in time. And it's terrible. And so she starts falling for this detective, because when the first time she tried to murder or had tried to get someone to kill her, and specifically kill her in a very specific way, she's burglarized. And then he comes back. We have this detective who's taken on her case, and she's fallen in love with this detective. And the characters are terrible. All of them are sexist. And anyone that's not entirely sexist is just one-dimensional caricatures. They're really all one-dimensional. Our main character, Victoria, she has a little bit more meat to her, but she's incredibly sexist to her own gender. Says some really problematic stuff, and I was really thinking that this was set in the 80s because of looking up what Rewind or Die was about. But it's not set in the 80s. It's set in modern day. So I think if this book was set in the 80s, this would have been a much better book. Because at least it would have made sense. In the year of our Lord, 2021, we are still saying these incredibly sexist things. And nothing's really challenged in this whole book. I mean, it's novella. It's horror novella. But, really, there's not really any good characters at all in this book. Really, there is no good characters. We have Victoria, who is sexist, murderer, you name it. We have Amos, who is the detective. He is pretty sexist himself. All the detectives are really just sexist. His partner is the best character of the bunch, but there's nothing to her, really. She's there for, like, one chapter, really, of this tiny little novella, and she's really not that important to the story as a whole. And then in the end, the Amos, the main character, or the detective dude, makes a decision that's just like, really? Really? Like, dude, it was not a good decision at all for anybody involved in this situation. I kind of understand where he was going, but it was still a terrible decision. I ended up giving this 2 stars because atmosphere wasn't a thing. Characters were terrible. Writing was, it was okay. Plot, I liked the plot. It was short. It was fast. Read. Intrigue, I was intrigued by where it was headed. Logic, it's not all that logical. Crossroad Demon, getting away with murder quite a bit. And enjoyment, I didn't really enjoy it all that much. So I ended up giving this 2 stars. Because at least it was short. I am struggling to find arcs that I really enjoyed. I have a whole month next month. I have like 5 arcs next that are coming out next month. So hopefully I'm going to find something good in that bunch. But let's not get our hopes high. This was a short review. It was for a short book. So 2 stars. Thank you for the publish. Thank you to Unnerving, the publisher, and thank you to Renee Miller, who is the author of this novel. I will leave, obviously, links in the description to where you can purchase this. Yeah, or pre-order this. It hasn't come out yet. So thank you guys for watching. Go be a good cabbage today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.